Hey boys and girls, we're going to be working with addition today, and I'm going to show you two different strategies. The first strategy is called partial sums, and I'm going to go ahead and just add 46 plus 27. Some of you might think this is pretty easy, but we're just going to go over the two strategies so you know what you're doing. So in this strategy, 46 plus 27, I'm going to look at the tens column first. So I'm going to be looking right down here, adding 40 plus 20. And 40 plus 20 is 60. The second thing that I need to do is then look at the ones column. So in this strategy, you always work from the biggest to the smallest. My ones are 6 and 7, and 6 and 7 is 13. Now that I've done everything up top, I go here and I actually add my partial sums. So it's a second addition problem. 0 plus 3 is 3, and 6 plus 1 is 7. So my answer becomes 73. This is called partial sums because you are creating partial answers before you get your whole answer. Okay? The second strategy I'm going to show you is called traditional strategy. And traditional addition is something that I grew up learning, and that's the way that I've always known to add. So again, here's 46 plus 27. But this time I'm not starting in the tens column. I'm going to start in the ones. So I'm going to start over here with 13, or 6 plus 7. But this time I'm going to put the 3 down below, and I know 13 can't fit in the ones column. We know 13 is more than 10, right? So 10 of it has to go to the tens column. So I'm going to carry a 1. And because that 1 is in this second column, that 1 actually represents a 10. So I'm adding 10 and 40 and 20. But I already added their ones. So I'm looking at the tens. 1 plus 4 plus 2 is 7. And look at that, boys and girls. I get the exact same answer, 73. This is called traditional. Some of you might be familiar with this. I'm guessing that most of your parents are more familiar with traditional. And Ms. Harlacher and I both believe that whatever makes you comfortable with your math, you're allowed to do as long as you're getting the right answer and you understand how you get it. So I'm going to show you one more. I'm going to make our numbers a little bit bigger. So I'm going to add 236 plus 195. And I'm going to do that both ways so you can see both ways one more time. And then you're going to get the chance to practice yourself. Okay? So we're going to go with partial sums over here, and I'm going to start with my biggest number in partial sums. 200 plus 100. And 200 plus 100 is 300. Then I'm going to go to my tens, and 30 plus 90. And 30 plus 90, everybody, is 120. And then last I'm going to go to ones. 6 plus 5. And 6 plus 5 is 11. Now that I have my partials, I can put them all together. 0, 0, and 1 is 1. 0, 2, and 1 is 3. And 3 plus 1 is 4. So I got 431. We're going to go to the next one where we're doing traditional and see if we come up with the same answer. Remember, with traditional, we start with the ones column. So you can't go back and forth between them. You kind of decide, do I want to start with the partial or do I want to do traditional? Because otherwise you might mess yourself up. So traditional, I'm going to do 6 plus 5 is 11. But again, 11 doesn't fit, so I'm going to put the 1 and carry the 10. 1 plus 3 plus 9 is 13. But again, 13 doesn't fit there. I can't put two numbers there. So I'm going to put the 3 and carry the 1. And I'm going to do 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 4. And look at that, boys and girls, 431 for both answers. Pick whichever one you think works best for you, the one that you understand the most, and be able to practice it on your journal pages. Thanks.